Hello and welcome to the 10K in 8 weeks case study masterclass. If you already downloaded the PDF, then you know that I documented the whole process, how I went with one of my clients from one client to 10K months in just 8 weeks. So let me share you the step-by-step process, what you can do as well. And let's roll in. This is a no BS call, right? There will be no 30-minute long, oh yeah, I'm introducing myself, this and that. We really go to the nitty-gritty. Grab a pen and paper and let's see how we were able to do this for one of my clients, right? On the screen, you can see the screenshots from her analytics sheet, what I've created for her. In January, she had this one client who paid for a full 6 months, and we really dove into content creation. And as you can see from the number of DMs what she received from her content and the number of sales calls she booked, she made X amount of sales, and by March, beginning of March, she already reached the 10K. And after that, she just kept doing what she was doing and kept rolling in people. And by the end of May, she actually got fully booked. We got to a point where, oh shit, I don't have time. What do we do? Right. And that's what we are working on right now, increasing her prices and creating things to make sure that people stay with her or people are, coming back from a previous sales and so on and so forth. So if this is something that you are interested in, then this is the right masterclass for you. Grab a pen and paper because I will be sharing everything what we've done. And here are a couple of screenshots, right? That by the time I think it was end of April, she just kept telling me, it's like, oh my God, yeah, that's sales number 2, that's client number 7. That's a current client making the payment, but yeah, she's signing the next client, right? And then at the beginning of May, she already had the number 9, client number 9, right? 10 was our goal. And then mid-May, I think she already had the number 10. So she got fully booked by mid-May. And also there was someone who already obviously completed the 3 months. And then she is re-signed, and that was the point where we were like, okay, let's raise the prices, let's earn more, let's use these 10 people for the new methodology what she was developing to actually build something what she can rinse and repeat all the time, right? The testimonials are there, the amazing results are there, so that's the base what you can build on later on and go for group coaching, go for different things, what memberships and so on and so forth, which with the same amount of time you can scale easily. Okay, so if that's for you, then this masterclass is for you. If you started coaching or a service-based business, but you are not fully booked yet, made some sales, but not consistently, it is for you if you know you want to and you really can serve people, but feels like the clear path is missing. You are doing tons of different things, jumping from one strategy to another. Nothing really worked until now, but you have to make this happen because you tried different strategies, coaches, group programs, but somehow something was always missing. Then this is for you as well. I know you spent way too much money and energy on this, and you are ready to take action, even if it feels uncomfortable, then you are just my person. So you are ready to make it happen no matter what is the attitude, what I want from each of my clients. There will be information where you say, yeah, Agnes, I heard it already. But as we usually know, best common knowledge is not always common practice, how Brandon Rushad says, right? And all businesses are unique, but the framework for each business model are the same, right? If you have chosen one-on-one sessions to deliver your transformation to the client, then that business model, have a certain framework which needs to be built, needs to be executed the different things what you are doing, and then you can go from there, right? All businesses need visibility, right? They need leads, they need sales, have to be able to accept the payment, deliver their product, or deliver the transformation general what you promised, right? So no matter what, the framework is the same. Your methodology, your core topic, the content what you are talking about, the ideal client, where they are at, or what they got triggered by might be different, but all can be translated to your business, what we are talking about today. So I ask you to keep an open mind. Even if you tried all of this, there are some key elements which brought the strategy together for all the clients who got great results under my watch. Okay, I think I've just done the slides double. So here are another client of mine. She actually went to 15K in 2-3 weeks just by implementing a couple of things from here. We started after our first call. She sent out an email and already booked a call for Thursday. Then after that, she sold, actually, I think that client got a 3K pay in full from TikTok. No, then must have been another client. And then the client who was in a group program asked if she could book my free session. After reading the email, she then signed up for one-on-one and paid in full. And then at the end, it was 10K total within 2 weeks and from 5 calls. Right? So these are the different results, what you could get as well. And obviously everyone is different. I can't promise anything, but if we have the core, then the success is inevitable. This was another client of mine. She made the sales from her reels straight away after our call. Obviously, it's all on me. Then she made another sales from her stories, and that was 2 sales in 1 day, right? And after that, I checked back with her, how are things going? And then she started to getting promotions and brand deals. She got her luggage and so on and so forth, right? So actually things can come together pretty quickly. If you tried so many things, if you are consistent in this and that, but something is missing, and that piece you feel like, yes, you could figure it out, you could test and do certain things, then you don't need to wait longer. Let's dive into that. So let's talk about today's topic. There are 12 steps. Make notes on the things you already have and make notes on the things you need to work on. If you downloaded your PDF, then after each step, I asked you a question that helps you also really dive in and hone down that main topic. If you haven't downloaded the PDF yet or the freebie yet, then type in freebie below, and then we will send you the link to actually get started with that as well. Okay, are you ready? Let's take a quick overview. What we actually reached, here is a quick overview of the steps and stages we took. We optimized and we built out for my client, leading to her attracting 6 sales calls and converting from those 6 4 clients, right, and resulting her in the 10,111 in revenue, 3 people paid in full, and 1 on a monthly payment plan. Obviously, if you have different packages, if you have different monthly payment plans and so on and so forth, it can vary. But as you've seen, we started with the 3,000 coaching program for 3 months, and then her monthly is 1,111, right? For the 3 months monthly payment plans. So that's what we start with. Obviously, if you have different prices, then you need to redo the math. So what we started with, step 1 is always transformation, right? Fine-tuning the transformation of the ideal client is really important. Where she gets started, where can you bring her, right? That's the core. And most likely from that moment, once you have that, everything just falls into place. Your messaging, your marketing, your call to actions, your freebies, everything falls in place. So that's really one of the keys. And usually it is hard for us, even for myself, right? That's why even coaches need coaches. That's why you need someone to bring you through the process, look at it from a bird's eye view, from, you know, detached from all of your past and all of your experiences and everything, and actually bring you to the transformation, the overall big transformation. So once we have that, then we need to, or during that, right, we need to activate the audience, right? Some kind of audience you have, right? Even if you are just getting started, there are certain strategies on each of the platforms that you are comfortable with to engage and activate those people. We need to pick a strategy, what works for you. So, you know, what does work for you? Where can people find you? On which platform is that? Focus on that. And then from there, we pick a mini result, because we want to make an impact for those people who are raising their hands, that they are ready to make even a small, tiny bit of transformation, right? Sometimes big transformation is too unbelievable for people. But if you can pick a mini result that is needed for your ideal client from where she is at to actually get started on her journey, right, through the transformation, what you can provide, from that, if you can showcase, if you can make them believe, if you can create an aha moment for them to make sure that they can go through all the way with you, right? That's already an amazing thing, and that will convert them to go to the next level, right? And then obviously we are optimizing social accounts and maximizing for conversion. Make sure that people go through the seeing you for the first time to actually booking a call or downloading a freebie as soon as possible, right? We need to work on the content, right? Strategic content, which where people are engaging and helping, working with the algorithm, not against it, right? Picking the strategies, picking the content types that works for you, that identifies your ideal client, where they really start conversations with you about the issue they are facing. And then from there, you can start converting them, right? We create systems which works for you, right? Maybe, you know, maybe you hate cold DMing. There are people who love that, right? Maybe you hate, I don't know, being face to face on camera, but you love writing posts, right? So we create a content strategy and a system that works for you, how often, how much time you have, and so on and so forth, right? So we're created for her a nice system, what she was able to follow, what was fitting into her daily schedule. And then from there, we just needed to add an extra step to actually manage her audience, make sure you only have the ideal clients there, right? We started businesses, I'm not sure about you, but for me 10 years ago, it was a full step-by-step transformation. If I look back, I did obviously totally different things back in the days. And because the social account what I'm using on Facebook, right, it comes from that time, I needed a constant audience clearing to make sure that I have the ideal clients who are actually I'm serving, to, you know, that they understand what I'm talking about, that they are at the level, they are interested in the content what I'm putting out there, and that needs a little bit of audience management. There it is, right? And then from there, the engagement management is the key, what not too many people talk about. And I think it gets lost, because it's not just the nurturing, not just putting content out there, but interacting and building genuine connections. That's what, at this stage where she was, if you are not having consistent one-on-one, if you are not fully booked yet, if you are not fully booked with the price that you want, right, then engagement management. You can automate certain things, but at that point of your business, I think it's really key that you build those one-on-one connections, okay? And then from there, you go out and prospecting, right? We need a simple, personalized process that you can talk to your client in a way that is aligned with you, that is aligned with them, and you can actually have those conversations. At this stage, this client of mine, she already knew what she was doing, right? She wasn't new to the coaching. This was just a new angle. It was a new methodology, what she started to coach, elevated her previous methodologies, right? So the ideal client was a little bit different as it was before, but it's still, congruent with what she was doing. So we needed to add a little bit of additional step to make sure that people are converting and that she goes into the conversation. And from there, you just need to pre-qualify those people, learn about your potential clients as much as possible. Oh yeah, I remember now what I wanted to say there. Because she wasn't new to the coaching itself, right? She knew she was really efficient in her sales, right? And knew what she wanted. We created a pre-qualification form to make sure that the sales calls are even more efficient for her. But if you are brand new, if you sold a couple of packages but not everything, then prospecting, right? Engaging and prospecting with your best potential clients is the key before you even go to automations and ads and so on and so forth, because that's your chance, right? You don't need to build 10K community. If you are just there, you need to have the more conversation you have, even if it's a market research course, even if those are the mini results, what I talked about here at the beginning of the whole thing, right? You need to have people talking to you, because knowing what you can deliver is one thing, kind of guessing what your ideal client feels and where they are at and what is the transformation is another thing. But in, I think, 99% of the cases, once you hop on a call with people, once you know who your ideal client is, once you know what is the wording that they are using, that's where messaging kicks in, right? That's where you can just write one post and people are raising their hands. But if you are brand new, that's a process. You don't need to worry about even a website. You don't need to worry about even other things, right? You just need to get in front of as many people as possible. And then, yeah, of course, pre-qualifying, filling out the form, something to learn about them before you hop on the call. And then you need to start loving sales calls and embrace a well-built sales call to get you and your client excited, right? To know that this client will work and will be able to, push through with your help through the transformation she desires. But I truly believe we hate marketing if it's not working, and we hate sales calls if it's not working. From the moment you see the results, from the moment you see what's working and what's not working, I usually like to embrace my clients to set a number, 20 sales calls, 50 sales calls, right? Get 100 no's, right? That's one of the strategies I heard from a salesperson. aim for 100 no's, aim for 20 no's, that 20 people say no to you on a sales call. It's a numbers game. You will get better. It's an experience thing. So just getting out there and really perfecting that skill set will bring you a lot of pleasure, I think, at the end of the day. Once you start loving sales calls, you get excited. And even if people don't purchase, you know that you served. Okay. And then from there, that's where the sustainable lifestyle kicks in, right? From there, once you went through, you got fully booked, we can optimize each step, we can scale, we can think bigger, we can make your packages, more expensive because you have the track record. And from there, actually making everything. But I think this is the crucial part, right? To get to the point where you have that, I don't know what's your mindset is about, 5K months for clients. Sometimes that's the first step for some people. For some people, it's just that one client, right? To make sure that the self-esteem kicks in and you are like, oh yeah, man, I can do that. You will learn that some of the clients weren't a good fit. We will reverse engineer that. But basically, if you go through these steps and check in, okay, what is the transformation? Okay, how do I activate? Pick one strategy, activate your audience. Okay, what is a mini result I can deliver in one call? Online presence. Okay, how does my online presence look like? What do people see if they come there, right? What is the content I put out there? Do I actually add call to action for people to book a call? Am I consistent enough that people trust me that I'm still here, even if it's just 2-3 posts a week? You don't need to post 3 times a day if that's not something. Obviously there will be a point where you will be excited posting because you will see the results, right? There are different content types what you need to add. We need to activate your audience. We need to manage your audience. We need to talk to the people, prospecting, pre-qualifying and selling. But from the moment everything comes together, you will be gold, right? And the problem is that people do from here a little bit, from there a little bit, and so on and so forth, right? You start posting things, then you don't see the results. You are not posting anymore. Yeah, I know I should promote myself. Yeah, I know I should send emails. Yeah, I know I should this and that. But because you haven't gone through the daily processes, what you need to do, you haven't had this clear path laid out, you are overwhelmed, and that's totally normal. But with the systems, what we put in place when we are doing this, you will be clear, you will be even able to forget things because the system will remind you of that, and you will get better and better. So it really does break my heart when I see that the industry does with new entrepreneurs who are just coming with these amazing huge dreams into the coaching industry, and all they want to do is actually change people's lives, right? Make an impact where you're living a stress-free lifestyle with your family, helping your community, really having the time freedom, right? But then you realize that you need to learn all of these things. And most of the business coaches, when they invite you to book a call, it's clear that they just pre-qualify you to see if you are a good fit, right? But not with me. By me, whenever you are interested or not in creating your dreams together with me or on your own, right? That's totally fine as well, obviously. You will leave this success roadmap call with a clear call to action on how you can make your next level reality. We will go through the steps, combine it into a precise, no matter where you are at, right? We will go through and lay out the phase 1 for you, how to actually go to your next level. So if this is something that you would like to have, if this is something what you are interested in, then just comment roadmap below, and I'm more than happy to hop on the success roadmap call with you so we know where you get started. If you haven't done so, download the PDF, so you have the prompts and you can go through on your own as well. But I highly recommend to actually really take advantage of this complimentary call. We will create your roadmap, and if you decide to roll with me, I have, options from 1 call to 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, VIP days, and so on and so forth, right? Depending on where you are at in your business, the commitment you are ready to make, and the investment, of course, what you are ready to make, just take action, right? Pick my brain, let us go through together the process, and then leave with an action plan. And who knows, maybe you get so excited that we can just, just as it was in the case study, you can get those results as well. Obviously, each, disclaimer, every business is the same. I can't promise you, I can't do the work for you, but I definitely can be with you on each step of the way and help you to have that clear path, have that step by step, to let you know that, okay, this wasn't working, this is what we are trying, to put the systems in place so it is clear for you. And then you just go out there and do the daily tasks, which are focused on actually getting clients, because that's the main reason you are there, and that should be the main goal, to get fully booked on the price that you want, and then grow from there. Okay, so if that's something you are interested in, pick my brain, #roadmap, and I'm happy to roll with you and create the plan for you. Have an amazing day, and hope to speak to you soon. Bye.